Laws are meant to be followed, but all too often they're broken. And when they are, people like my next guest often take on a prominent role. Ralph Williams is a bail agent from Alternative Justice Bonds, and he's here to tell us about the real world of crime and punishment. Ralph, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. Well, right off the bat, a lot of people hear about bail and bonds and stuff like that, and they think about some of these reality shows like Dog the Bounty Hunter and some of these others where the criminal has skipped out of on his bail and he's out there in the hotel room and you kick in the door and bear mace gets sprayed on people and all of this. Is your job like that?
No, and like you say, that's reality TV.
Right.
It's not like that in the real bail bonding world. You have your bail bond and your professional agent that actually go post the bond and get the person out of jail. Mm-hmm. And you have what you say a bounty hunter, which the professional term is fugitive recovery agent. Oh. And they're the one that apprehend the fugitive once they do not appear in court. And I must say that the success rate of the recovery agent is very good.
Really?
They can find you.
I'll bet they can.
They can find you.
Now, and I'm assuming you work with recovery agents from time to time?
Yes, we do.
Now, are any of them like what we've seen on television?
No, and speaking of Dog and Dwayne Chapman, I call him Dwayne. We just left Vegas, and he's an entertainer, and he tells us that that's reality, that's TV.
Right.
Yes.
That's television.
That's television.
Heightened reality, as we sometimes call it. All right, well, for the folks at home who are living every day in reality, if they are in a situation where they get in trouble or someone that they love, what's the first thing they should do?
Well, my recommendation would be to call expertbail.com. Look it up on the internet. You can get a professional bail agent all the time. You want an expert. When you're in a situation like that and it's your first time or you've experienced it before, you want a very competent, very prepared agent. So you will go to Expert Bail and you can be guaranteed that you find one that's licensed, that's been trained, that's academically prepared. Or you can go to PBUS, that's the Professional Bail Association on the national level. That's a good place to go to find a quality agent. You know that they have gone to class, have taken certain requirements, and they above standards. And you can rely that they're going to render good service and professional service to you.
And they're accountable.
Very much so.
All right. Why is there such a misconception about your job and other people that are in your line of work? Why are people so confused about how all this happens?
Simply because a lot of the agents, not all, but a lot, circumvent the system for us being prepared, getting trained, going to the school, taking your continuing education, getting licensed. They don't want to invest in the academic portion of the business. They just want to put up money or just enter the business and learn by doing. With the 21st century and with the laws changing from state to state or even in state, you need to be trained. You need to be prepared academically.
So there's a book side to this as well.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. It's more to it than just going to the jail, posting a bond, or getting somebody out, or doing that. That's the easy part. But it's a lot more because you want to work with the client and help the client achieve their goal, to get through this process as well as possible under circumstances.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Ralph, we're out of time. Thank you so much for being with us today. But parting shot really quickly, what's something the average person doesn't know about the average defendant?
Well, all defendants, most defendants are good. They make bad choices.
Good people making bad decisions.
Bad choices.
All right, super. Ralph, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
You can find out more about the bail bond system online at alternativejustice.net or by calling 205-345-0733.